everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be sharing with you my first grader, year 1 or year 2, I'm not sure how that works, curriculum choices, whatever, for the 2018-20 school year. I have shared with you what we're planning on doing as a family. I'll try to leave that linked above, below, everywhere, so you can just have a quick ease of doing that. However, as a mom of 5 children, helping take care of 2 elderly people, helping other parents in town homeschool their kids, I don't always remember to do everything or I run out of time. So it's easy to find on my channel. There's a search bar next to my name and you can search like curriculum or homeschool year or something and it should pop up. All right, so I shared, oh my goodness, my arm. I shared with you what we are doing for this year as a family in that video, and it's kind of minimal. However, for each child, there is individual studies. Well, unfortunately, I got interrupted. You'll see that happen a lot on this channel. Anyway, I'm going to be flipping the camera around, sharing with you what my first grader or year 1 daughter is going to do. Idea mainly behind her curriculum is you're not going to see Ambleside online scheduled reading for this semester. This semester I'm really working on my 2 older ones, technically my 3 older ones, to just really get a good foundation going for their year for them. But that being said, for this girl, for my almost 6-year-old, she, for the record, Charlotte Mason does not recommend starting lessons until the age of 7, like formal lessons. The almost 6-year-old thrives on them, begs for them, but I'm going to be doing a little bit differently and I don't push it. But she's been begging for them, and some of the things that we're going to be doing is learning to bake, not cook. We'll start with baking, and then we transition to cooking, which is what my eldest is doing now. She is cooking meals for us. Baking is kind of like a treat, something you don't have to rely on. Cooking, you need to eat. So, we're doing a lot of that. We are still doing some knitting. She still is kind of getting that perfected, and we're just working on those type of things right now. So let me flip the camera around and share with you what we have decided to do this year. So this is her stack. There's other stuff here because, like I said, I'm working through it, but this is her stack. So we have our McGuffey primer, and I have done a video showing how I use this, and I will leave it linked down below and or above. So we are working through this one and the first one. I actually couldn't find the first one for this video, so I just left it at that. We're working through these books. They really do like them. I think I originally heard about this from Emily at Art Schooling, and so we're just working through them. Very simple books. This is her Bible. This is what I requested for her birthday or Christmas last year. And so they really love coloring in their Bible and having kind of like a solid thing, not just a children's Bible. So that's what we use every day. And we're still working through this. I think I have a bookmark in here somewhere, or we did at one point. So we are all the way over here on lesson 57. And like I said, go look at that video because it kind of shares how I mainly do this. But I also don't have here, she has been begging to learn to read Frog and Toad because that's what she has seen her older brother do, and so we've been working on that. These were given to me and my kids have asked to learn cursive, so since they were given to me, I just set them aside for, I had 3 of the same ones, so I have one for the next 3 kids. My eldest can do cursive, then the next 3 kids have one of these just to kind of learn. And then we have the Handwriting Without Tears. So this one has worked pretty good. As you can see, we're still working through that. And then this is her handwriting or copy work. So yesterday we did this. Not too bad for a 5-year-old. And then this is the math that we have for her. So the thing about math is that I tend to go back to what I know. So we've tried a couple things, and this is what I know. So this is what I used growing up, and then I used this with my first two, and then with my second child, he was having some difficulties with this, and then my third child was having some difficulties with this, and it may have just been the time, the time in our life. And I was really trying to find things that were or inexpensive, cheap, free, affordable, all that. And so I had this idea of, we're just going to learn flashcards, and I'll just do these printouts from dadsworksheets.com, which is a free resource. And then by third, fourth grade, you'll just go into Saxon 5-4. And I really still do like that idea, except for the printing of dadsworksheets.com. I don't know what it is, but it takes me forever for the page to finally load, finally get it printed, and it can be 2 minutes to print one page by the time everything is loaded. And I just don't have time to constantly be keeping up with that. And the thing that I like about things like this is this kind of math, I can let them show them how to do a problem or two, and then they can finish the rest of the page while I'm helping somebody else. So let me just show you what is in here. We did tear out like the first 6 or 7 pages because they were very simple. They were just like, so it was just like this, but the numbers were different. So they're working on 6s and 7, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just tore them out. I gave them to the almost 3-year-old. I guess he will be 3 by the time you see this, but here's what we're working on. We're working on doing well with our numbers. As you can see, we're working on this. And then, again, this is the easy stuff. So again, for a girl that's almost 6, this is very easy. I would say it wasn't until here that it was really starting to get her brain working, and it's the takeaway. So we're learning how to take away numbers. So that's all the way to chapter 3 that we've learned to do this. So then each chapter has there's about 23 pages, so maybe you would do like 3 pages a day if you wanted to complete this in a week, or you could spread it out. And then there's a test at the end of the chapter. These would be the things that I would save and, kind of submit if anybody had questions as to what we were doing. And then it builds up. So that's how this one works. This is by Modern Curriculum Press. I guess it's now this one. When I was growing up, it was Modern Curriculum Press, which is what MCP stands for. But you can get this on Rainbow Resource. That's where I got this. And then the next book is a pink book. And then the book after that is a blue book. At least that's how it was growing up. I didn't have these on it. It was very 80s looking. 80s, 90s geometric thing looking. But that's going to be her math. And then, like I said, all of these, we're just keeping it simple. As you can see, we have a lot of handwriting stuff, but this is just like copy work for our Bible. In that video, I explained how we're doing history, geography, and everything, and then I just have them write out 2 verses a day. This is not every day. This is kind of just, hey, let's work on perfecting our, or giving excellence in our handwriting. She wants to learn cursive. We have that. Bible is a must every day. And then our reading. And then we're just going to be working on those handicrafts or whatever you want to call them and building up. And then in our free time, we'll be reading through these. We did Little Princess last year. We have these. She's been wanting to read these. We did Little Princess last year. And then we will probably do James Harriet's Treasury for Children because I don't think she's had the opportunity to do that yet. And maybe Pocahontas as a good biography. So, hope this video is helpful for someone out there. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time.